Let's talk for a second about the difference between a homeowners, you are the landlord, you are renting, and then let's talk about a vacant policy. Hi, my name is Oliver Connor, and this is your coverage breakdown. So there has been confusion lately amongst some of our clients as to what each homeowner's form does or means, and a lot of it is the insurance carrier's fault, right? It all looks the same with the coverage limits and labels, but there is a very big difference in the fine print, right? There are three different stages of what is essentially the same thing, but in the fine print, it states when coverage applies. So in a homeowner situation, there are certain clauses in there which provide exclusions of coverage, meaning you don't get what you pay for if there is no one in the home for a certain period of time. So it's always good to understand what those stipulations are. And if you don't know or don't know where to look, ask your independent agent. But then it goes down to a landlord situation where the person in the dwelling is not actually the person that owns the dwelling. So again, different stipulations of when coverage applies, what coverage applies. And the final step of that is the vacant policy, meaning we understand as a carrier to protect your assets when no one is there or they're very, very little, and we're going to pick up coverage for something that may happen. There's also another step in between of like secondary home. We get that a lot too. Why not just make it a secondary home? But again, the fine print is you can only have one primary and then secondary, certain qualifications. Very important to get that right. Very important not to try to work around any of this. Again, some of these things are considered insurance fraud. So get with your independent agent, make sure it's written correctly, or you're paying a lot of money for nothing.